Hello and welcome to HiveCoffee. My name is Mike and I'm your host. But this show is not about me. This show is about Hive, the decentralized data layer Web 3.0 that we all need right now. And I'm excited about LeoFinance.io, one of the newest front ends for Hive, but also a community focused on finance and markets. And so many people who are on Hive already love to post about the markets and talk about prices and talk about coins and all the exciting things that are out there. And this show is meant for me to reach out to you. So here I am on LeoFinance posting this live event. So here we are watching HiveCoffee live together on LeoFinance. I'm streaming to YouTube and I hope that you're watching with me. I'm so happy and grateful to be able to stream to you here today. I cannot even live stream on Facebook right now because of things that happened last year that I thought were resolved, but apparently I've got 85 more days until I can live stream again to the family and friends and people that I'm connected with on that platform. But at least I have YouTube, and I'm striving to increase my subscriptions to 1,000. Please help me get there. Click subscribe below. It seems that 94% of my viewers still are not subscribed, and I hear this all the time, but I guess it's a real thing. So please hit that like button and share this with a friend. But most of all, I would like you to sign up for LeoFinance. Please sign in and leave me a comment on the event post right here, right now. Say, hello, I can see you, and then use the hashtag LeoBall to get an entry into my prize giveaway. Last week I gave away Leo prize rewards, and I'm going to do it again. I'll post the Leo Ball after the show, and make sure that you leave that comment below here on LeoFinance and also on YouTube if you're watching there. So what I would like to do today is just talk about prices of coins. Now there are so many crypto coins out there, and it can be very confusing for people who are new and want to learn about it but maybe don't know where to start. So I like to visit coinmarkets.today. There you can find 5 different charts that are updated constantly. And you can see here today, February 21st, 2021, the top mover is Uniswap. Number 12 has gained 48.9% in the past 24 hours. Now this past hour, it's still up 5%. OKB, number 25, is $14.31 US approximately, and Binance Coin is still up 4% this last hour to $263.34. Who would have thought that Binance would be such an expensive coin? Let's look at the market cap. Right now, 60.21%. Now that's up. It was under 59% the last time I looked at it, but I also remember when it was at 69% not long ago. Altcoin season is when capital flows from Bitcoin into other crypto coins, and it can happen up and down all the time. So you have to keep a close eye. But this chart is fantastic because it gives me at a glance a visualization of the overall capitalization of crypto coins. And you can see very clearly 60% of the overall capitalization is just Bitcoin. And next up, Ethereum with 12.71% of overall capitalization. After that, we have Binance Coin with 2.34%, Polkadot after that with 2.19%, and Cardano with 2.07%. So those 3 projects each share about 6% of overall capitalization, and those are markets. So there's a lot of other things attached to those coins. Tether is just under 2% with 1.97% of overall capitalization, and then you have Ripple, Litecoin, Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar, Uniswap, USD Coin, Dogecoin, Wrapped Bitcoin, which is Ethereum, AAVE, Cosmos, EOS, Monero, NEM, and then everything else, which makes up about 10%. Let me know here in the HiveCoffee chat if you can hear me. I'm live streaming on Facebook, and I hope the volume levels are okay. I'll turn down the music on my end in case there's a little bit of reverb. But I am live right now, and I'm going to continue talking about the prices of markets. So if you have any particular coin you'd like me to focus on for a second, I'm going to do that. But we are talking about LeoFinance, and LeoFinance is a token on the Hive blockchain. So we can see that Leo is 67.7 cents US. Wrapped Leo is 68 cents. And Hive is 30 cents. Now at this particular moment it seems like the price is going down, but it was up today to almost 70 some cents. Now on the Leo Dex, Leo trade, no, I don't want to do that right now. Alright, well, on the Leo Dex you can trade Leo for Hive. And I'll log in and show you the Hive engine here in a moment, but we're going to talk about what the Hive engine is and what tokens are on the Hive engine right now. There are some really cool Hive projects, and that's what I like to talk about on this show. I like to learn about what's new, what's happening, what's exciting, and I'd like to talk to you. If you'd like to be a guest, please leave a comment on the official LeoFinance HiveCoffee post right here, right now. Just say that you can see me, you can hear me loud and clear, and comment Leo Ball if you can. I'm going to refresh this page and see if anybody's left a comment. Not yet, but there's still lots of time. I've only just begun. You know as well as I do that there are so many crypto coins out there that it will take forever just to look at some of them. So let's dive right back into it. Now the past 1 hour, like I say, OKB coin is up. So let's just go to Masari for a moment, because this is a great website for looking at the prices of coins in the charts. So Bitcoin is $55,889 US right now. Now the past 24 hours, the low was $53,899. The high is $57,617. And you can see more information about Bitcoin. Hopefully you all know all about that. So if we check out today's 24-hour change versus USD, we can see that 132% gain was on Essentia. I don't know anything about Essentia. This is not a recommendation of this project at all, but we can look at it together for the first time. It's just under a penny US, which is pretty good if I look at the all-time chart. It had a good launch. Looks like it was up in August and September, and then again on February 13th, and now it's up to a penny, or just under a penny. So what is this? I don't see much information, but it is on Uniswap, so there you go. There's some information for you. It's had $1 million worth of volume, trading on Uniswap version 2. And why don't we just pop on over there and have a look at what Uniswap is? Well, Uniswap is where you can deposit Ethereum or other Ethereum tokens into a smart contract, and you can get something else on the other side of it. Now you have to make sure that you have the correct smart contract address. You want to make sure that you understand what you're doing and have MetaMask installed properly. But Uniswap is a whole thing in itself, and that's something I would like to look at. But we can use another web page to look at DeFi, which is DeFi Pulse. Now here we can see some of the DeFi projects that are on here and some statistics about that. And looking at any of these projects, you can tell that a little bit of expertise is going to be needed. So don't get into something that you don't fully understand. There's plenty of projects out there that you don't want to dive too far into something you don't understand. Now, LeoFinance is a fantastic platform where you can get started right now. You can make a post, you can introduce yourself and say, "Hello, this is me." And when you make your post and you create your content, you're going to be rewarded from users in the community who appreciate the value that you're bringing to the community. And maybe finance isn't your thing. There are plenty of other communities on Hive, including foodies, where you can post about food, or STEM if you want to post about technical things. Whatever category it is that you're interested in, you can even create your own community here on Hive. And LeoFinance is simply one of the best front ends that you can use right now. And if you want to learn, this is a great place to start. So there you go. There's some information for you. It's had $1 million worth of volume, trading on Uniswap version 2. And why don't we just pop on over there and have a look at what Uniswap is? Well, Uniswap is where you can deposit Ethereum or other Ethereum tokens into a smart contract, and you can get something else on the other side of it. Now you have to make sure that you have the correct smart contract address. Right now I'm just doing some things on the Hive engine. You should check it out. You can also use the LeoDex, which is actually what I'm signed into at this moment, but the Hive engine is the tool that is behind the LeoDex. Make sure you get some Leo this week while you can. My microphone has been off, but that's okay. I hope you're sticking around. Like I say, I'm just trying to draw attention to LeoFinance. Make sure that you're using this fantastic platform. I'm just staking tokens, and I want to make sure that you know that you can stake Leo tokens this week. Make sure you get some. Now, Leo is 78 cents. Think about that. Dogecoin is not 78 cents, but Leo is now 78 cents. It's up 8%. That's a change since we last looked at it, and you can trade Leo on the Leo Dex. I'm going to open up a second tab, and you can see Leo here trading against the price of Hive. Right now, one Leo is approximately 2.22 Hive. You can see the sell orders and the buy orders right here. You can log in and get some for yourself. Why not get 100 Leo? It looks like you could get that for about 254.894 Hive. But check the price yourself on leodex.io/market/Leo. Stake your Leo tokens to get Leo power. Now, you'll also want to have Hive power in your account, so make sure that you power up all your rewards. You can see I now have 181 Hive power. Join me here on LeoFinance. This is where I post my show. You can find me here every week talking about Hive and various dApps that are built on the Hive blockchain. I'm looking for people who want to talk about the things that they know about, the things that they're working on, the things they're excited about. I'd like to find out from you what the best things are on Hive. What do you love reading about? What's the best content? And what should people be writing about on LeoFinance? There's going to be a lot of new people attracted to the platform, and everyone can come here and create a community, but make sure that you are putting time and effort into your posts, and that's what I'm trying to encourage here, is that everybody gets a chance to express their best ideas, as well as curate the best ideas that other people have put together as well. There is so much great content that can slip through the cracks, and we only have a week to find it all. Wrapped up in every single block on Hive are all the posts and comments that authors create and publish. And on Hive, every web page has a wallet attached, and it's yours, and you control the keys. These are your encrypted keys, because you're the one in control of your account, and you can vote on anything that you think is good. More than just the value that people receive, the ideas that people spend the time working on can be transformative in one's own life. Simply getting to sit down and write something and appreciating the time to compose it, it's completely different than how we approach social media normally. On Twitter, people just spam. They'll leave lots of random comments, and whether there's any value exchange there or not is not that important. But you can really see the effort that goes into the content on this platform, and for that reason, it's just more fulfilling to use. Not only for the authors, but also for the readers. And rather than just reading on these platforms like LeoFinance or Peekd or Ecency or any of the many front ends you can use to blog on Hive, you're getting access to the best content that people can possibly create, because people here take it seriously. So what is it that you want to write about? Do you have a story that you've had in the back of your mind since high school that you've never really articulated? Well, post it chapter by chapter, paragraph by paragraph if you have to. Compose your best ideas here on LeoFinance. join me on HiveCoffee and share your story. And I would love to link to your blog, whether you use PeakD, or whether you use LeoFinance, or whether you use any of the fantastic community front ends that we have here. But that's not all. It's not just about blogging. So I probably shouldn't spend all my time just talking about the blogs. So give me one moment to change my screen here, and we're going to do something a little bit different. We are now going to play some Splinterlands. Join me as we battle. This is a card game built entirely on Hive. And you can get your booster pack, you can get your digital cards, and each of these are NFTs that are collectible and tradable. But you can also battle with them. And when you battle, you have a chance to win dark energy crystals if you win. So, I'm trying to complete a fire challenge right now. So I'm going to select my deck with fire cards. I have 18 mana, as you can see on the left-hand side. It looks like I'm coming through loud and clear. And we're going to start by putting some ant miners out front, followed by Cerberus, Hounds of Hell. I like to use my goblin mech, and that looks like all I can play for this battle, so let's load her up and see what happens. This is one of the other things that you can do on Hive other than just blog. You can collect NFT cards and you can battle them on the platform. Now this is actually an impressive game. This was built from the ground up by the community, artists, and programmers working together to create an incredibly fun game, in my opinion. Now I'm just getting matched up with another player. And if it times out, I'll have to do it again. But that doesn't happen too often. We shall see what my opponent does, whether they join me on the battlegrounds or whether they flee. Do you play Splinterlands? Drop your username in the comments. And don't forget to comment #LeoBall if you're watching this live so that you can win this week's LeoBall prize. Every time you comment LeoBall on one of the live event posts this week, you're going to get an entry into the prize wheel. That's a game I like to play, but this game, Splinterlands, you can play it every day, all day. Now, I'm not going to surrender. I have to wait. But if the other opponent does not select his cards and flees, then I will win by default. And I'll have to try again. Let's pop on over to the HiveCoffee chat, where one of my viewers let me know that I had muted myself accidentally. Thanks for that feedback. I'm trying to make sure that the levels are good, and I stopped playing the music just because Splinterlands has its own music. I'm live on YouTube and on leofinance.io/HiveCoffee. I'm live on YouTube and on leofinance.io/HiveCoffee. Alright, imminent battle. And he surrendered, but that's okay. We can play this again just by clicking battle, and I'm sure that I'm going to get matched up with somebody who is ready to fight. Alright, I will not surrender. I'm going to throw my ant miners up front again. We'll go with Cerberus and the goblin mech, and I think I have enough mana left for the Kobold Bruiser. Let's give this guy a shot. What am I doing? What are you doing? Well, I'm drinking coffee and I'm staking tokens on the Hive engine, and I'm also waiting for a Splinterlands battle. I will win. All right. I see I have some comments on my live video on YouTube. Thank you to my friends who are commenting. Hive is 39 cents Canadian. Now I can switch this to US dollars just for the sake of all of our viewers, but 31 cents is nothing to shy away from. I mean, Dogecoin is not even 31 cents, and people are getting super excited about that. So what does that mean? Well, I mean 90 days, the price of Hive has tripled, and that's a good thing, but we've also reached a whole new level, and there's probably higher valuations to come. But do you really want to measure in US dollars? I also like to look at it in Bitcoin value, and if you look, the price has risen against Bitcoin as well, at least since February 8th. And if we look a little bit further back, we can see that, you know, now is a great time to acquire Hive. And one of the best things about it is, you know, what can I do with a token once I have it? You know, what value is there in it other than just having it? And with Hive, you can stake it in your account, and that powers your account to make comments and posts and do transactions on the Hive blockchain, and you have to have some Hive in your account. But you can also earn that Hive. When a brand new account is created, you get an adjustment of about 3 Hive, which is enough for a few posts or comments. And if you take the time and effort to write something really interesting that the community can appreciate, then you're going to earn some Hive just for getting started. Now, don't be discouraged just because you're starting from zero. That's where we all began. But you have choices here. And one choice is just to get started and put in a little bit of effort. Another way is you can buy Hive. And you can buy Hive with Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other crypto that you have. There's various services for doing that. But as long as you have enough Hive in your account, you're going to be able to earn All right, so this is what we're going to do, is we're going to look at each of these Hive Engine token projects and just real quick have a look at each of the pages associated with these tokens and see if we can learn anything about any of these projects. So Leo, top of the list, 81 cents US right now on the market. Today we've had about 12,208 volume in Leo tokens, and that's pretty cool. Now Leo is of course the front end that we use on this community. Check it out, get yourself some Leo and stake it. I gotta refresh this, it looks like. Number 2 is Dark Energy Crystals with about 5,881 volume today. The price is 0.001 approximately. And Dark Energy Crystals are earned by playing Splinterlands. And here I am playing Splinterlands, trying to get matched up with someone so we can battle live on LeoFinance and HiveCoffee. As I said before, I'm putting the Ant Miners up front with Cerberus and maybe a Goblin mech. It looks like I have a lot of mana for this battle, so I'm going to pretty much pick everything that I have. The Mantoid, Peaceful Giant. Oh no, 33 is the max, I guess. Waiting. Aha. So here we are in Splinterlands. I'm going up against Random Walker with my fire team. Alright, round 1. The Centaur fires first. Stone Splitter Orc second and knocks out my first guy. Cerberus bites, but the Orc retaliates. The Minotaur throws his axe, and the battle rages on. Round 2. Cerberus powers up and bites again, but the Orc retaliates and Cerberus is knocked out. The Orc goes up against the Goblin mech, but his shields hold up as he annihilates the Goblin Orc, or the Battle Orc. The Minotaur is up front, and the red team is getting hit. The Centaur throws an axe, and the Goblin mech knocks out the Minotaur. The Goblin mech gets stung by Nectar Queen, and the Sandworm knocks out another of my teammates. The Goblin mech misses. Naga Fire Wizard follows up with a fireball. It's a fierce battle between the Sandworm, the Centaur, Flesh Golem, Nectar Queen, and my Goblin mech is knocked out. Naga Fire Wizard, it's all up to you now. Round 6. And she's on her own. An axe is ineffective, but she's stung by a bee. And I lost this round. I may have lost this battle, but I have not lost the war. Let's try again. Dark Energy Crystals can be traded on the Leo decks, and you can earn them by playing Splinterlands. Now, Swap Steam is Steam on the Hive Engine. Sim is the D-City token, and I'll show you D-City in a moment here. I just have to pick my cards. for this battle. This is D-City, and you can build your own D-City. You can also bid on artwork here. Right now the bid for this one is 1 swap hive, and I know that if I bid on this, then perhaps I will win it. Or one of my viewers can outbid me and then send me the artwork if they like. I'm still waiting for my Splinterlands battle. Splinterlands land tracks are $1,269.90. On the Leodex, you can buy some tracked somehow. I don't know if this is something you can purchase directly here or if it's simply through the game. You can get a booster pack. You can be part of the land lottery. I'm sure some of you already are. So taxes are through the roof right now, 73%. There's an income tax of 59%, a war tax of 13.1%, and a basic tax of 1%. My sim income should be 121, but I'm only taking home 36 sim. The supermarket was robbed yesterday at the shopping mall, and I have a 2 sim penalty because 10 of the people in my city are unemployed, which isn't too bad. Now, my crime rate is still 18%, so the mayor may have to hire more police or build more gyms or maybe a combination, but every time we do that, we have to build another apartment building so that there are enough people to fill those positions. So I will probably do more next week, but we're going to see how the economic crisis pans out. I'm also experiencing an income reduction of 10% in the game because of that. But I have 4 breweries, and these are producing beer tokens for me now. This city did not do too much. In its early days, it was simply a circus and filled with mostly homeless. Now, there are 2 schools, 2 apartments, a shopping mall. We have a scientist who lives here. There's a job center, a hotel, some luxury homes, and lots of workers. And also the circus, which I wonder what the circus is doing right now. Am I earning some money at the circus? So it's producing 10 sim income. It's 10 popularity, and it employs 20 workers. So that's pretty cool. Things are looking up for D-City. And I wonder how this auction is faring. It looks like sometime in the next 2,000 minutes I may win, or I might get outbid. But you can enjoy NFT artwork just like this by visiting NFT Showroom. Now, because it's artwork and the nature of it, I'm not going to show you a bunch of artwork, but you can watch me open this FireQuest reward chest. 21 dark energy crystals. That's pretty cool. There we go. So these right here are dark energy crystals, and you can get them on the Leo decks. You can buy dark energy crystals, and now is actually a pretty good time to do it, because inversely to the price of Hive, you can see that sim tokens are cheap right now. So get yourself 1,000 dark energy crystals for around 2.3 Hive. You could also get 100,000 dark energy crystals for about 23 Hive. And that's all, of course, based on the market orders at the time, so check it out for yourself. And if you're watching this after the fact, you'll be able to see the difference in price since February 20th, 2021, and whenever it is that you decide you would like to get some dark energy crystals. And what can you do with them? Well, you can buy cards. You can go on over to the market on splinterlands.com, and you can see some of the most valuable cards that are on here for sale. You can get a $30 Yodin Zaku. There are multiple editions ranging from $30 all the way up to $200 for these particular one-of-a-kind, unique NFT, non-fungible token cards. And you can see there's only 1,059 in circulation. These are rare, so make sure you get them while you can. Here's a Dark Haon. Dark Han. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but they're $28.88 all the way up to $22. And if you have Splinterlands cards, you can list these on the market, but let's take a look and see at the other way. What are some cheap cards you can pick up? Some Orc Sergeants for 2 cents, relatively. And Biceratops. That's kind of neat. Undead Badger. What other NFTs are there for sale here today? Well, there's Herbalist. Sniping Narwhal. Cursed Slime Ball. Tortoisen Fighter. That actually sounds pretty cool. Ooh, Dark Astronomer. I like the sounds of this one. So, what is the cheapest that I can find? Well, it looks like they're not expensive at all, even the cheap ones. There's plenty under 10 cents. And I could get this one here for 5 cents. So how many dark energy crystals is that? Well, if Hive is 30 cents, it'll probably... Oh yeah, there we go. Well, what? Sorry, I'm doing some math in my head right now, but I'm not very good at math, so let's just look at Hive. We'll just say this is 5 cents US, so that would be 151 Hive. Just copy all that. Go on over to LeoDex and say .152 Hive, basically. So 152 Hive would be not too bad, maybe 67 cents? Yeah, 68 dark energy crystals approximately. I just figured that out backwards. I want to make sure that I have enough. I have a balance of 106 dark energy crystals here. So let's buy this. Oh, 71. That's pretty close. So 71.802 dark energy crystals for a dark astronomer. I'm going to buy that right now. Yes! So I think I just did it. Let's look at my cards for a second. And it should show up here. Dark Astronomer. Alright, so I own this now. This is now my NFT card. This is card number, well, C4-139, and then the rest of it ends in D88W. And its estimated value is about 6 cents, 40 dark energy crystals. Now, I could post this for sale right now, but I would rather play with it for a little bit. Now, if you're interested in buying my Dark Astronomer, well, I'll part with it for twice what I paid so that I can get another one at least. So you might as well just buy another one. But if you'd like to buy mine, or you'd like to support me playing Splinterlands, why not buy it for $1? If you'd like to, you can send me $1 worth of Hive, and I will gladly accept that, and I will transfer this to you. It looks like I can just do this and hit send card. So I'll just type in your name if you send me $1 worth of Hive. Or you could just come here and buy it. Make an offer. I'll post it in the marketplace. I'll list it for sale. $1. There we go. Why not? There. So now it's officially for sale. So we could go back here and perhaps we can click on Dark Astronomer again and find my card on the marketplace. Yeah, there it is. Oh, nope, that's not me. Well, I'm sure it'll show up here. There we go. So here's my card for sale. If you'd like to buy it, it's $1 now. I wonder if I can still battle with it even if it's for sale. Let's give it a shot. I'd like to know. Please leave me a comment here on LeoFinance. Whether you're watching on YouTube, sign up, give it a shot. Log in here. Maybe you're live watching on LeoFinance, just like this. I'm streaming live because, well, I'm here looking for good content, but also playing the games. I mean, Hive has some really cool games to play, and I want to I guess I'll use that because I'm trying to use... No, I don't think I can do it. It's alright, I'll use my Undead Rex. Is that all I got? Alright, Undead Rex. Give it a shot. Annihilate the opponent. Let's rumble. Round 1. The sea monster and the creeping ooze do their worst. But Undead Rex bites back. The sea monster powers up, but is taken out by the fierce bite of the Undead Rex. The creeping ooze is all that was left, easily consumed. And this battle is over. I won! Alright. So I earned 0.145 dark energy crystals for this battle. That's pretty cool. I like winning. Let's see if I can get another battle lined up here while I'm streaming live. Alright, I got another team. We'll start with Gloridax, Soldier, and Mantoid. Prismatic Effect, and... well... Kobold Bruiser backing them all up. Let the battle begin. Ooh, this is a fierce team, and it looks like I'm going up against a Dark Astronomer. So I'm going to be watching closely to see what attacks they use. Death Elemental shoots first. Undead Badger second. Looks like Dark Astronomer throws an axe. Slime is out. And my team survives the first round. Round 2 begins. Prismatic Energy fires. Mantoid takes a hit. Kobold Bruiser also watching his opponent fall out of... his teammate fall in battle. Gloridax Soldier taking hits but not damage. Prismatic Effects attack fails, but does hit Death Elemental. Only 2 fighters remain on my team. Gloridax Soldier strikes the Bone Golem again, down to his last hit point. Prismatic Energy knocks out one of the opponents and strikes the Bone Golem, but his attack does nothing. Glorodak's soldier defeats the bone golem, but falls from the Dark Astronomer's axe. Prismatic energy knocks out the cat, and going up against the Dark Astronomer is struck in the back by Mantoid, flinging an axe. Hive BTC wins this round. The season ends in 7 days. There's still plenty of time to earn some reward cards. What can you do with Bitcoin? Well, you can power it up into Hive Power. You can put it into the Hive engine. You can get yourself some dark energy crystals and buy a booster pack. You can pick individual cards, or you can go to the shop and you can pick up an untamed pack. There are 2,000 dark energy crystals each, and it looks like at current prices, 2,000 energy crystals is about 4.598 Hive. Now that's not that much. 4.6 Hive? Well, 4.6 Hive is only $1.50. I mean, really, you can afford to buy a booster pack. It's not that expensive. And the best thing is you can convert this back into your money. When you go and buy a pack of cards at the dollar store, you're spending your money, and you can't just bring your deck of playing cards back to the store and get your money back. Here, these NFTs retain their value. So if you're going to buy $1.50 or $2 worth of cards, you can convert that back into SIM, and you can trade it for Hive, and you can trade your Hive for Bitcoin, and if you wanted to, you could trade your Bitcoin for dollars. But who wants to do that when there are so many cool things you can do with cryptocurrency? You forget that you're even using Bitcoin when you're playing Splinterlands, because you're literally playing a game. So what else is out there? What other cards? Well, what is the mana cost? From low to high or high to low? Prismatic Energy, Goblin Mech, Undead Rex, Naga Fire Wizard, Sea Monster. These are the cards I have that use the most mana. The lowest mana cards that I have here: Creeping Ooze, Kobold Miner, another Kobold Miner, Ant Miners, Talia Firestorm, Pirate Archer, Silver Shield Archers, Herbalist, Undead Priest, another Undead Priest. What Splinterlands cards do you have? Do you have any for sale? Hello, Leo Talk Market. This is the daily post for Leo Talk Daily. Going back to the Leo decks, after SIM tokens and tracked, we have B token. BEE token is the Hive Engine token, and you need BEE tokens to launch your own token. Man Hour has had $1,000 worth of volume today. It's $117.63 approximately. Pal coin is 2.5 cents US. And there's been about $823 worth of 24-hour volume on here today. Totem L, which is the Splinterlands legendary totem, is $779, and as I said, these are connected to the game Splinterlands. So you can come in here and you can participate in the land claims. There's a raffle draw, which is complete. There's a potion shop. You can buy dice to get in on the next airdrop, and you can buy skins as well. So there's so many cool things you can do on Splinterlands, and that's what those tokens are here. Swap.btc is Bitcoin on the Hive engine. Now there's Ants coin, Blurt coin. Now Blurt is a fork of Steam that was done in the middle of summertime. So check your account, and if you take a closer look at your Blurt account and you have some Blurt, you could transfer it to the Leo Dex, but I have not done that yet, and I try to recommend things that I've done myself, or I'd like to do things before I recommend them. So I, at this time, have not done this yet, but you can see that $569 worth of Blurt was traded in the past 24 hours. Bcash has had about $438 worth of volume approximately. CTP token is about 9 cents. Icon International Co-Nation is 66 cents with about $297 worth of volume. And those are just the top volume coins. This is not a recommendation of any of those particular projects, but I have been staking Leo tokens. And if you use LeoFinance.io, you'll want to make sure that you power up your Leo tokens. I don't mind showing you the Leo that's in the HiveCoffee account. You can see here that I've earned about 50 Leo power, and I've staked it. I have a few more tokens that are liquid that I have not staked, and this account has about 181 Hive power. Make sure you have over 101 Hive power in your account so that you can post and comment and earn curation rewards as well. Now, I don't have any wrapped Leo, but you can get some wrapped Leo these days. Leo is 84 cents right now. Wrapped Leo is only 68 cents, but Hive is 33 cents, and Ethereum is just under 2,000 at $1,927 US. Join me here on LeoFinance, and you don't have to just watch my video. Visit the created page and make sure that you are voting on the most recently created excellent content that you can find. We can see some recent posts here from Dagger212, Liba, Awakened Alien, Leo Market Talk Chat Room, Mawit07, Poor 500 Bolos, Melbourne's West. These users have been creating brand new content, and you should visit the created page, check out some brand new posts, give it your upvote, and help distribute Leo rewards to those users. We have some fantastic authors on this platform. The LeoFinance community is currently my favorite community, and I am very much looking forward to further demonstration of what is possible on Hive. If you'd like to join me here on HiveCoffee, please leave a comment on the LeoFinance post. You can join me here in the virtual space, and I would love to have a conversation about what you're excited about, what problems you're working on solving, and in general, what's good. You know, we have to focus on what is good, and so many things are so much better than they have been in the past. with all the negativity in the world, it's easy to get down on what is going on. But you know what? So many good things are going on. Let's try and focus on that for a little bit. And what is going good? Well, Hive is going great. Leo is going fantastic. Bitcoin is at brand new all-time highs. What is not to be excited about? I'm thrilled, and I'm thrilled that you can join me here and that you can be part of my show here on LeoFinance. I'm also trying to get my YouTube subscriptions up over 1,000, so please subscribe on YouTube. Like the video if you're watching. Leave a comment on YouTube. I've seen that I have a few friends that are leaving comments for me. And even if you're watching this after the fact, I'd appreciate hearing from you. And you can join me on the next live segment.